I wanted to cheat, I wouldn't have cheat days. That is the thing. We don't do cheat days. We do cheat meals, okay? Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Aniya Danyea, and if you have seen my videos before, thank you for coming back. I hope that you learned something from this video, and if you do, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that, okay? And you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok at Danyea with 2 A's at the end _ and I put it right here on the screen, somewhere on the screen. But as you can read from this title, I'm going to tell you how I lost 20 pounds in 1 month, okay? I'm going to give you some backstory, tell you what I did, tell you where I'm at now, and give you like a little insight into my whole weight loss journey. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have my notes written down because I get sidetracked and I can talk a lot. But I'm going to try to hurry up through this video. So I'm going to start off with some background, okay? I've been on this weight loss journey like not all my life, because as a kid I wasn't really heavy and stuff like that. I was kind of active, not really, not until I got to high school. That's when I started playing sports and stuff. So I like maintained my weight in high school. I've always had really big boobs, so I've always looked bigger, and I've always had to wear like bigger shirts because my boobs wouldn't fit in smaller clothing. But since like about 10th grade, that's when I really started to like gain weight. Like I played lacrosse, I did cheerleading, I did volleyball. So I was pretty active, and then like, not that I wasn't active during this time, it's just that I fell into like this depression and I became 230 pounds. Mind you, I am 5'4", okay? So I'm a little bitty thing and I was huge, okay? I'm gonna insert a picture right here, you know, cause I'm gonna insert a picture of when I was in 10th grade, the beginning of 10th grade. It's gonna be me and somebody else at a prom, and I was around like 140, 150 at max, okay? And then by the end of 10th grade, going into my junior year, I blew up to 230 pounds, okay? I went through a really bad breakup, and yeah, I was depressed. Food became my best friend, and then I blew up. Like to the point where my mom thought there was something wrong with me. Mom thought I was pregnant. Mind you, I was with a girl, so I could be pregnant. So she took me to the doctor. She thought it was my thyroid. It was nothing wrong. It was just I was depressed and I kept eating. I didn't know how to stop eating. Around about 20, I want to say like 2015, 2016, that's when I kind of got my life together. We went on a cruise in 2015, and I started like recovering from this breakup. The breakup didn't happen until around 2014. Sorry, I was just big that whole time, and I was just kind of like maintaining. My weight was fluctuating, but in 2015, that's when I really was like, okay, yo, I gotta get right. It's time for me to get right. I have to love myself again. I felt really depressed. I didn't like how I looked, so my parents made me a deal. I forgot what the deal was, but it was like, we're always doing this deal thing because I'm very incentive driven person. So if you give me an incentive to do something, I will do it if it's something that I really want. So of course I wanted to do it for myself to look good, but my parents was also, I think it was like, I'll pay for part of my cruise or whatever. I did that, and I got down to about 170. Oh, I think it was, I got my belly button pierced. It's like, you can get your belly button pierced if, my parents are like completely against piercing, not completely against, but they don't really like a lot of piercings and stuff like that, which y'all see now. I don't care, they don't care. But I got my belly button pierced. It's like, you can get your belly button pierced if you get down to okay? Got down to 170, made my goal, and I was loving it. I found like, I got into another, not a relationship, another entanglement. And then I was like, good, like I was really feeling myself, okay? And then during this entanglement, I find out some bad news and fell back into a depression. And during this depression, I stopped eating. Like I completely just stopped eating. So I didn't gain any weight, but I got down really small. I got back to 150, I think. And although I liked how I looked, I didn't like how I felt emotionally. And yeah, so after a while, you know, I started eating again and found another relationship. This is years later. This is like in 2016, end of 2016, 2017. Got into a relationship, you know, all we did was eat out. So I got fat again. This is my life. I got fat again. And then 2017, fall of 2017, I joined a sorority. So I lost some weight. And I was kind of loving how I was feeling again. I broke up with my ex-boyfriend. And I started talking to my current boyfriend again. So I fell back in love with my current boyfriend, and I started gaining. This nigga don't gain any weight. He's so little. He does not gain any weight. But I started gaining the weight because we went out to eat. We cooked dinner together. And then I was like, I gotta get it together. Like, I'm happy and I want to look happy and I want to feel happy. You know, I want my body to feel happy. So my boyfriend's mother is like a health nut and I fucking love it. Excuse my language, but I love it. Coming from a family who eats a lot, like my grandmother, the way she shows us love is through food. And my mother did the same thing. But after a while, it was like when I was younger, actually, my mom was like on this whole health kick thing journey too. And we've been struggling with weight all our life. My mom will work out, every day and like will not lose anything. Like, I don't know what the problem is. I guess it's hereditary or something, but my boyfriend's mom is what started this current weight loss journey again. We started a competition with his family. It was my boyfriend's mom, his sister, some of his cousins, and we were like, who can lose the most weight in 1 month? Okay, you can do whatever. There's no restriction on what you can eat, what you don't have to work out if you choose not to. So I was like, boom, I'm gonna do keto. I was a vegan all last year. I was a vegan pretty much all last year, like on and off sometimes. Like when I went on vacation, I might eat seafood, but pretty much I was a vegan. And I did lose 20 pounds being vegan, so I got down to like 200 or something pounds or whatever. And I still wasn't happy. I was happy that I lost weight, but I wasn't where I wanted to be. My goal weight isn't where I wanted it to be. So I was like, dang, what can I do to kick it up a notch? I tried keto in the past before. I'm telling y'all, dieting has been my life. Ever since high school, dieting has been my life. So I've been trying a lot of diets on and off. So I was like, let me do keto. Let me just jump right back into keto. And since I was vegan, I didn't want to eat a lot of the meat. So I just did like keto, pescatarian keto. That's what I would call it, just seafood. And if I wanted to cheat, I wouldn't have cheat days. That is the thing. We don't do cheat days. We do cheat meals, okay? To get back on it, we do cheat meals. If you're gonna cheat, we do a meal. We do not do a whole day because that's how you fall off. So for my cheat days, I would incorporate meat. Like, even though that's technically still keto, I would eat meat because I wasn't eating meat regularly. So that was like my cheat day. Like I could have bacon or I could have a burger. Okay, so during this month, my starting weight was 206. Okay, wait, before this, the incentive was $300. So you know your girl was trying to come for that money. I was broke. It's during quarantine. I ain't got no job. I was coming for that money, okay? That's the price. The price was $300. I started out at 206 pounds, okay? My waist was 40 inches, y'all. 40 inches, y'all. That's bad. That's really bad. But granted, when we weighed ourselves, we did just come back from Ocean City and I was fat that whole weekend. So what I did, this is what I did. I did intermittent fasting with my pescatarian keto. I only ate once a day, which is normal for me. Like even when I'm not doing keto, I don't eat that much in a day. It's just I eat a lot at once. That's why I'm big. But for this, I just ate once a day, and it was make sure it was a keto meal. I did, like I said, I didn't have any cheat meals. Cheat days. It was only cheat meals, and I walked about 3 times in the month, so I don't count that as exercise because it wasn't like in my target heart rate zone or anything. I didn't exercise. I really did not exercise and try to exercise. I was on vacation actually while doing this. Me and my boyfriend were in Atlanta. And if I can do this on vacation, you can do it at home, okay? So when we went out to Atlanta, if we went out to eat, I would just get everything modified. I'm telling you, keto, there's so many things that you can modify and substitute. Like for the bread, I would have my own tortilla shells. I would have, or a lettuce wrap, you know, if I wanted to eat a burger, or just fish, salmon. I had a lot of greens. I had a lot of protein, a lot of fiber. For those of you who don't know what keto is, I think everybody knows what keto is at this point, but it is a very low carb, low sugar diet. So basically meats, vegetables, cheese. I try to limit my dairy because, you know, we shouldn't be consuming dairy a lot, but I do love my cheese when I like my cheese, okay? And the biggest thing that helped me stay on track was to stay focused, because I know even though I was on vacation and everybody's eating cheesecake around me, my boyfriend had cheesecake and I'm sitting there with my keto ice cream, like just acting like it tastes like the cheesecake. You have to stay focused. The biggest thing that helped me was pre-planning. I would plan out my meal. So when we came down to Atlanta, I went shopping and I got salmon, things that I could eat, because I know that everybody else was not going to eat as healthy as I was eating. So I pre-planned my meals. I meal prepped. When I was home, I would meal prep every Sunday for the whole week, just of meals. So if I wanted to grab something, I could just grab it. It wouldn't be no excuse to stop at a fast food restaurant, because it's like I had something at home, I could just pop it in a microwave. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I looked at menus ahead of time. If we did go out to a restaurant, quarantine, it was quarantine, so we really couldn't go out anywhere, but we did order like through DoorDash and stuff. But I looked at the menu and I was like, see what I can have, see what I can substitute. And I took all my keto condiments with me. I wish I could show you guys. I had them. I'm going to show you. But I took all my keto condiments with me. I had my sugar-free ketchup, sugar-free barbecue sauce, whatever you need. Or if you know you like sauce, I'm pretty sure you can find whatever sauce you're looking for in a keto version. Use Amazon. There is Thrive Market. There is Weldon's Farm. There are so many options out there and so many websites where you can find keto substitutes. I also use the Carb Manager. It's this app called the Carb Manager, and it tracks all your macros, your calories, and everything. And also tracks your weight. You can put your weight so it can track your weight and your inches. And like I said, I knew what I wanted for my body. I knew that I wanted to feel good, and I knew I wanted this $300, but I knew I wanted to feel good more than I wanted the money. And spoiler alert, I'm getting my butt done. I'm getting a BBL come March 2001, okay? So I've been really trying to get my weight down, because even though the doctor can work with any BMI, not any BMI up to 34, I want my BMI and I want my body to be the best foundation it can be for this doctor, so I can get as close to my goal results that I have in my mind. That's a flat stomach. I want my stomach flat. So I'm going to help him help me, and I'm going to lose weight before I go into surgery. So like I said, yes, I knew what I wanted to do, and I just stayed motivated. We had each other to stay motivated, and we started a group message. But what really motivated me was seeing the scale drop, the pounds on that scale drop. And you see this thing, it used to look like this without me doing like this. So that was my motivation, was to get rid of this second chin. And it's not fully gone yet. It's still there, y'all. It's still there. But your girl has been working, and it's coming down. I can see my face coming down. I've heard people tell me, like, girl, you look good. Girl, you look good. I know. Thanks. I've been fitting into stuff. I can feel it in my clothes. Okay. All this rambling on. I started at 206. And I ended, and I'm sorry, I'm looking down because I'm trying to find it. I got down to 206, and I ended at 186. And my waist was a 38. So I took 2 inches off my waist. Let me tell y'all, me and my boyfriend's sister both lost exactly 20 pounds. It came down to the inches, bro. She won. And I am upset. But she definitely deserved it, because she worked out a lot more than me, because I tell you, I ain't work out at all. But she was on it. She worked out and everything. That's why she lost more inches off her body, I believe. If I would have worked out, I definitely could have done a lot better. So maybe I should work out next time. But this is what worked for me. I ain't really feel like working out. I'd rather not eat instead of work out, because I am that lazy. Yes, unless it's something fun, like I will stroll, I will twerk. That's my workout. But you're not about to catch me jogging outside, bro. That's not what I do. So I do what works for me, and y'all know that diet is like 90% of your weight loss, and workout is only 10%. Those numbers might not be right, but you know, diet is a big part of your weight loss journey. So my tips for you guys is keto snacks. Let me show y'all these cheese bites. Okay, got these from Trader Joe's. These are really good. They also have other kinds called Wisp. I would like put pictures and stuff for other alternatives of keto snacks. These are so good. These are so good. I prefer the caramel kind, but like just caramel, not caramel coffee. But these are also really good. I always have to have on deck some type of sugar-free candy. I'm sorry, my boyfriend just bought all this stuff for me yesterday, so I have so many. But all types of sugar-free candy, guys, because you know, when you're out drinking, and you can drink on keto straight, you have to make sure it's straight and make sure it has no carbs in it, or very low carb. You can have wine. There's some very low carb wines out there that you can have. Me, I'm a tequila drinker, straight tequila. That's all I drink. But these are also really good. These are really good to have. Wraps, if you want bread, use these. I also have zero carb bread. I'll insert a picture up here, and I got it off of Amazon. I also have like sugar-free spaghetti sauce and these noodles, zero carb noodles. I'll insert a picture of everything below, above, and to show you what I use, because there are so many alternatives out there, guys. You have to do your research. You have to do your research. You have to do your research. There are so many things. I don't hear no excuses. There should be no excuses out there. Breakfast, eggs, bacon, boom. You can make chaffles for lunch. What I have? You can have salads. You can have salmon. There is so many options out there, and like, if like, even when we think of soul food, you know, we black, we love soul food. We love chicken, macaroni, yams, greens, all that. I made cauliflower macaroni and cheese with, I had it with some chicken and some greens. Bruh, it was so good. There are even like keto cornbread mixes or blueberry muffin mixes out there that you can get and eat and substitute. You don't have to have all the sugars, and it's still good. Y'all trust me, it's still good. I'm very picky, and I'm a big self. I'm a foodie. If it's not good, I'm not gonna eat it, but it's good. It might have a little, some things do have an aftertaste. Like these taste a little bit funny to me. I don't know if it's just because it's the coffee kind, but like these have an aftertaste to me. Also, another tip, accountability. Make sure you have someone to hold you accountable. If you're not going to hold yourself accountable, have an accountability partner. It is so helpful to have somebody else stand on top of you, because I will check you. Like I checked my friend today. She's on a diet, doing keto, but she's eating ice cream. And I checked it. I said, oh no, I'm snitching. That is not what we do. And if you do it, make sure that's the only thing that you do this week. We don't have cheat meals more than once a week, okay? Key. No more than once a week. I drank a lot of water. I got it right here, y'all. I stays with my water. I drank one of these a day. I try to drink one of these a day. Even though I saw a study that said you don't really gotta drink that much, I'ma still drink my water. My skin is gone. Granted, I got on foundation, but y'all know without the foundation, my skin look just like this, even better. But I stays with my water, and it helps flush out the pee. It helps flush out the sodium, what causes you to look more bloated. Prayer was another big thing, because girl, it's so much temptation. It is so many temptations out there, and I'm talking about food temptations, because I'm big and everything looks good, everything smells good. When somebody eating it, you like, ooh, I want a piece. It always tastes better when it's somebody else's food. So my boyfriend would have like a plate of something that I know I couldn't have, and I would just pray like, Jesus, take the smell away, take the hunger away. I don't know what you gotta do, but I prayed every day. I pray every day. I'm a big prayer. Prayer definitely does work, and prayer has definitely been keeping me on this journey, because when I started my vegan journey or lifestyle or diet, whatever you want, it was a diet at the time, not lifestyle. When I started my vegan diet, I started with a 21-day fast, and I did it through the Bible app, and that's what really helped me stay motivated, helped me stay on, and that is what kept me grounded throughout the whole thing, and it kept me strong. So pray. If you believe in God, I don't care who you believe in or what you do, pray, talk to yourself, whatever, to keep you on track. You have to have self-discipline along with your prayer, because faith without works is dead. God is not gonna stop you from putting that biscuit in your mouth if you can't stop yourself. You understand? You have to have willpower. You have to have some type of willpower. And like I said, I increased my protein and my fiber. I'm not like I said, I'm not a big meat person, so I got a lot. And I'm sorry, iron was another very important thing. I took iron supplements because I don't eat a lot of meat, but I do get a lot of iron from the greens, you know, your vegetables that you're eating, because I do have anemia. I am anemic. Okay. And the last thing, like I said, less meat, more veggies. I know there's like dirty keto, clean keto, and all this types of keto. Do whatever works for you, but try to reduce your dairy. That is the biggest thing. Try to reduce your dairy. We're not supposed to be drinking cow's milk. It's good. The cheese is good. It really is good, but you know that's not good for us, and I try to reduce that as much as I can. But you also need to eat fruit. I know everybody say, oh, I'm doing keto, you can't have fruit. You can. There's limited amount of fruits that you can have, but you definitely can have fruit. I had strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberry, you know, the very low carb fruits, and they're so good. You can have Cool Whip, so you can make like a little parfait with it. You guys, I'm telling you, there's so many things that you can do with this keto diet. It is so easy to maintain because there's so many options, especially when I'm at a restaurant. That was the biggest thing for me when I was vegan. I couldn't find a lot of options when I was at a restaurant, but keto is something easy that I can maintain. So I hope that you've learned from what I did, basically keto, intermittent fasting, and just staying on it. Just stay on it. Keto works. Keto really works. I'm not gonna get into, oh, if it's healthy for you, if you should do it. If you're doing it and you're getting the results that you want, it works. In my opinion, it works. So yes, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you learned something. I hope I was able to help someone, because if my fat self can do it, you can do it. I'm telling you, you can do it. And I just wanted to say that I just did this look today. I did it on TikTok. It's a look inspired by Beats by Deb. Okay, it's a buttercup inspired look. You know, get into it, get into it, get into it, get into it. But if you like this video, like I said, please share, comment, subscribe, like, do all of that. Follow me. You can follow my lash page, okay, at Lash by Aniya, or my personal page, or both, you know. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you continue to watch my videos once I become more consistent, you know. But thank you so much.